Well, he says you can turn your Olympic dreams into reality by working out your brain, not necessarily your body, okay? Dr. Michael Lardon, psychiatrist, MD, right here to share the secret to finding your zone. That's what the book is, Finding Your Zone. Now, I have known, and I haven't seen Michael in a while, but Dr. Mike and I go way back.
Pleasure to be here, Joe.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're here because it's so interesting. I want to start with how this started with you. Because now this man can play ping pong like you cannot believe. And
well,
you're a champion ping ponger.
I was a champion. So in 1976, I trained in Japan with a world champion, and I came back and I found myself in the finals of the United States Junior Championship in Caesars Palace, Las Vegas. And the night before the match, I started to meditate, and I had this unusual dream that I dreamt about the match the next day. And then in world-class table tennis, the ball moves 100 miles an hour, and sure enough, I'm in that match, and that ball at 100 miles an hour started to come in slow motion, and I won the first two games very easily, and I was almost in a hypnotic state. And then my coach said to me, "This is the freakiest thing he's ever seen." And as soon as he said that, boom, I fell out of the zone, and I lost the match. My buddy ended up winning the U.S. championships and getting his name on all the rackets, but it started my career in helping athletes find their zone.
Right, because you realize that now. Now, what broke that spell?
Well, when he said to me that this is the biggest upset that he's ever seen, I suddenly became aware that I was in the zone, and I was in this unusual state of mind that allowed me to perform at a very high level. And that I thought was fascinating. And then my life really had a fortuitous track, and when I went to college, my roommate was Eric Heiden, who had just won 5 gold medals in the Olympics.
Right.
And then my career helping Olympic athletes, and my little brother got on the PGA Tour and helping golfers.
Right, yeah, because golf, now this is where it can help all of you golfers, okay? Because this is, I mean, this is where you really can apply it to your everyday life and to take a couple of strokes off your score and help you enjoy the game a heck of a lot more. But I got to talk about this one quick testimonial here from Jimmy Shea. I remember in the Olympics, the Winter Olympics in 2002, Jimmy Shea coming down, he won the skeleton, and he's the first American to do that. Now, he had a father and a grandfather that were Olympians, right? And his grandfather had died just about a couple of weeks before
17 days.
Right. And they called you.
They called me. So Jimmy Shea, and the skeleton is like a bobsled. You go head first, 90 miles an hour. So you can imagine how frightening that is.
Yeah.
And his grandfather, his father and he were slated to light the torch in Utah for the Olympics, and tragically his grandfather was killed right before the Olympics.
Yeah.
So I had been working with him, and really the quandary was, you know, how to help Jimmy get over this tragic loss.
You put him in the zone.
Well, I wouldn't go so far to say that I put him in the zone, but I helped him.
I can say it because I believe that's what you did, and he can do it for you too. And now it says here 10 core lessons. Can you tell us about one?
Sure. I mean, one we call is instant amnesia, where when you make a bad shot in golf, you go to the next shot and you leave that last shot. Or if you have a tough interview here on your TV program, you just forget about it and you go to the next interview. So it's really learning to stay present here in the moment.
Yeah, that's not so easy.
Not very easy to do.
It's a very difficult thing to let go.
Yeah, because when you worry about the future or you worry about the past, that gives rise to anxiety. But if we sit here and we're still, then we can be in the moment and perform our best. And that's what we're seeing in Beijing right now.
Right, the precious present. Michael Phelps, is that what he's doing?
Phenomenal. And if you look at Michael Phelps, you'll notice that he always has his iPod on, and he's always doing the same thing that he's been doing all the years of competition. He tries not to build it up like, I'm waiting 4 years to be in the Olympics, but he's trying to be present in the moment, and that's why he's done so fantastically.
Yeah, I saw his interview with Bob Costas. He talked about letting it go, about he doesn't even remember the last one. He's only right now. He's in that precious present.
Well, that's what we call in golf, we always say there's only one shot, and that's the next shot. And in life, there's one thing, and that's the next thing that you need to do.
All right, okay, for more information, there you are. It's an easy website, drlarden.com. Okay, you can always go to sandiego6.com for more information, too. Wow, I wish we had more time. You got to come back, because I want to talk about more things about getting in the zone.
I wanted to tell about the picture. We put the picture in Shea's helmet, and that's how he won. And the iconic
thing, that's right. We didn't get to the picture of his grandfather. He pulled it out after. That's why Jimmy Shea pulled that out when he won.
He puts it in, and that's how it gets pumped up and wins by 1/100th of a second.
That's right. He won that way. Okay.